lakad matatag!
Normally. Black hole. I mean, I suppose the Dawnbreaker, if he goes kind of in between the tier 1 and tier 2 tower mid lane.
I think they just wanted to get the lane because you can see there.
They get the triple raise from Potter 2 thanks to the shards position from Delore. They're going to try and let the
points in arrow yet, so yeah, definitely not ready to make the rotation.
Wow.
Dalu?
Some trouble at the moment. Is actually going to look to turn. They don't have the Eidolons to play with, but it will not matter. They get the kill before the tusk goes down. Alright, this is big. Travens might be able to bring down Moody. Glimpse back. That's going to be enough damage, so they get a 1-for-1 trade. Okay.
This 1v1 with the lifestealer all the way. There you look at Neverf actually, that's like one is 1v1, is like 1k goal ahead of the lifestealer.
Moody.
Brunch.
So, gonna try and play around with the arrow, but unfortunately that's not gonna buy him enough time. Valky will look for the cleanup though. There's gonna be quick with the kill, Remnant over the top of the lifestealer as well. Valky's actually considering about going in because they've got the Solar Guardian to work with. Potter 2 though, turnarounds there with a Requiem. The last raise as well secures the kill, but it'll come at a cost as Potter 2 will end up going down. But they still want to try and continue on with the skirmish here as the Slark peeding onto Jikroy. One more right click is all they need. The bonus movement speed coming out of the Shadow Dance will be able to secure the kill under the tower, but with the double supports TPing in, they'll get their own revenge. The damage, they don't have a response to the tier 2 tower early on as Slark goes down. And now the Dawnbreaker is going to be glimpsed back as well. That'll reveal the ward on the high ground. But if they can get the kill onto the Dawnbreaker, it'll be more than worth it. They'll make it work for it. Potentially even attempting to bring down Delore. Is it Thunderstrike enough? Well, it looks like with the Snowball, that should be enough. Delore, one more right click. Can he get it? They both have the same. Oh no, Delore. Oh no, no, no.
Like, enjoying his game, Echo Saber completed.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Potter 2 might be in some trouble. Once again, he's able to step out of range of the Solar Guardian, try and play around with the Requiem. Oh, Delore didn't get to the high ground. Just shy, and now with a sharpshooter from downtown, they blow up the Shadow Fiend, and with the rest of the boys.
Looking
now Potter 2 is going to set up with the Requiem of the tree line. Has the Flame Guard activated, so it's going to be able to mitigate a lot of the damage. And now even the Dawnbreaker looks to enter the fight with a statement.
That was a good attempt from them, lacking some damage. The Dawn ult did come in pretty quick as well. Very well played from Purple Paradox.
The Enigma isn't too far away. Potter 2, vulnerable for the moment. Beautiful Snowball save. Another Static Storm nearby as well, but Valky's got a beat to play with. So they'll look to turn for the easy kill onto the Hoodwink instead. Kimizu, he also gets the Black Hole as well, just venturing on forward. Lands the solo ultimate and 2 heroes down on die. This can open up some objectives now for Spawn.
Once there are a bit more items that come out on Spawn, the threats on these heroes that are pushing the silence will be very real. See Valky, Dalul kinda trying to kick him out himself. Might be in a bit of trouble here.
Yeah, Potter 2 with the invis. Look at the bait from Delore. Oh, that's perfect.
The smoke coming up top. Not sure if we have a counter smoke coming up. Nighttime Slark. Here we go. He's gonna see them first.
We'll jump away. Potter 2. A Requiem that gives him nothing. And now Dai can look to jump into the middle, and Valky's gonna do just that. The man fight at the moment, they're going to be cautious about the Black Hole. Kimizu's waiting in the wings, trying to find the opening. He doesn't see it at the moment. Now it gets to jump in. The damage is going to be there from Potter 2 off to the right side. Needs to find the right clicks, but he's not able to set themselves up. As Dire, Wraithback lay it down, but it doesn't matter. Delore's going to try and turn it back around. An Infest Bomb, but they just don't have the members. 3 heroes already down in the grave, so Jikroy, he'll look to try and rage and TP out, and he will make it. But at least Delore, well, he's not going to have the same fate.
Good job. He's abusing his night vision. Dewarded everything in this area, and he just sees.
88. Oh. There's the jump. Oh, he forces out the Static Storm as well. Now this might be the opening to go in. They want to try and force a BKB. Potter 2 gets some distance thanks to the Hurricane Pike. But the bushwhack from Fearless is on point. Holding 2 members into place so Slark can look to move on forward. The arrow clips the Shadow Fiend, so Velky's going to be able to capitalize with the stun control. And now they can clean up. It's all Dire's team fight as they will melt under the damage. No way they can contest them as 4 members will be neutralized.
Oh, that's so... Kimizu does have his... Oh no, he's 1 creep away.
No, look at the damage from Velky. The bonus health out of the Infest. Oh, Kimizu. No, BKB now pulling out, but nothing they can do. Slark's going to pounce on forward. Velky as well. It's a great static storm, but Dire just too far ahead. You can hope and pray that you can turn it back around, but it's not going to be the case when there is this large of a deficit. Potter 2 will get some distance away, but not for long, as Dire will swarm to his location behind the tier 3 tower. And they call it.
So sad. That was so sad. This Enigma was trying to hit this last creep for his BKB, and he had Philosopher's Stone, so it was taking forever to kill it. Oh, and Valky just shows up. Oh no. Anymore, he doesn't get to like bully the carry. It's gonna be like one of those.
More for Tiny. Because Jikroy doesn't like feel any pressure at all once he's down.
Alright, that's a great way to combine with Jikroy. The boundless into the arrow helps him secure first blood.
That's right. Dalu and Moody trading.
Yeah, Moody. Oh no, Dalu doesn't get too much distance away. Teetering back and forth. Dalu is not sure if he can try and stick around, but we'll be able to do so. Having a really difficult time here to have some involvement through the first 5 minutes, and it looks like that's going to continue.
Oh, I wonder if that the glyph kind of helped Jikroy there, because they were going on the monkey, and I think they wanted to glyph the boundless on the wave. But because mid lane used the...
bottom lane? Pudge falling pretty low, but it's actually going to be Dalu that goes down first. Kimizu with 2 points in the axes is going to have plenty of burst to be able to blow up the Pudge. So they get a return kill in. Even Potter 2 is going to look to make a rotation as well. Moody stick charges. Is it enough to keep him alive? Couple more right clicks. And the slow from the ball should allow them to catch up as Kimizu finds a double kill. A much... yeah, he's gonna go down here, it looks like. They were just waiting for him to pop out of the cover of the invis. And a dive onto the tower, and with the action across the map, they're well aware that no one's gonna look to TP up as 88 down bottom's in some trouble. Potter 2 gets the combo out. They might even look for Moody as well. Potter 2's lacking the resources though to continue in pursuit, so the Lord will not be able to continue chasing down Moody. Oki's going to try and move on forward. Oh, he's going to be cautious, but the Roar on cooldown, there's not too much that Radiant have to be worried about. I don't have the vision of Dalu at the moment. Waiting under the cover of the invis. Even Jikroy's going to look to get involved as well. 5 members have spawned down bottom. Arrow's going to fly on forward, but they're unable to land the stun lock, so they're going to turn to the silencer instead. Try and take the global silence out of the equation, but he's able to get the ultimate off before they secure the kill. And now Radiant, they can just look to clean up. All they needed was a little bit of control to help out in that skirmish. And now Seimei, he can chase down Dalu inside the river. A 4th member going down. Soon to be a 5th as well as Radiant find the wipe.
I say that, but they're making a play towards Moody. Goodbye, Moody.
It was nice knowing you, good sir. Easy kill, and they got the catapult as well to play with. Only, again, 1 point in the inner base, like you mentioned, in kind of the interesting skill build out of Kimizu, so Tower's not going to fall at a rapid.
And no BKB on Jikroy. I'm not sure if they can take this fight.
They're coming. Philizla. First point of contact here for Spawn. Arrow's going to fly. The global silence should be able to cover them for the moment. They're unable to get the chain control, but the Pudge, he'll still go down at the moment. Can they commit to try and bring Roshan down as Potter 2 is going to be able to snag the Aegis? And now it's all Dire's team fight. They've got control of the areas. Radiant need to try and disengage and cut their losses.
Oh, that was a big steal. I thought they're running after him. Oh, they want him. They know he has no mana.
TPs are starting to come on over. This is a really deep attempt from Spawn. Let's see if they're going to be penalized for it. Wukong Command will give them a decent amount of control behind the T2 tower, but Jikroy playing with the BKB, there's going to be no response from Radiant as the Pudge is unable to TP down, so Jikroy is going to leap on over towards Moody. 3 for 1, and now with the Bounty Hunter. Could be an issue. Oh, alright, Shuriken.
Tower is under attack.
Are they going to go in?
No way.
88's here. Buyback into the Global Silence. There's no second life for Jikroy. Lands the Boundless Strike with the bonus life steal, but it's not going to matter. A huge buyback. Same, eh?
Nope.
Great positioning once again.
Oh,
Dude, so much damage. And now Dalul just gets blown up. Rebuttal's not going to be there. Kamizu tries to play around with the roll. They're going to jump in, but the Global Silence is going to be enough to keep the Ember Spirit alive. It's not. Jikroy cleans off the head of the Ember. Now he'll turn to Same as well. They can reclaim the gem, but they might not be able to reclaim the team fight as Velki with the buyback gets straight on top of the Pudge's location to help bring down Jikroy. As Velki can do it by himself. Still going to be cautious though as Potter 2 tries to bring him down. Needs a little bit more damage, but he can't find it. The Remnant out will just keep him alive as Velki holds his...
They are picking out the ward. They know.
Radiant's bottom
Oh, this arrow? Arrow's coming. They do get first luck. Do they commit? Yep.
They will indeed. 88, a little bit too late with the hook. And meanwhile, off to the left side, Jikroy drops the Wukongs, but there's no way to lock Same into place.
Oh, Jikroy. Nope. Doesn't choose to commit on Valky. It's very close to his BKB. Has the Cloak of Flames now too, if you want it. It's really strong.
Did they... I don't know if they smoked onto the ward. Valky's
I
got a
do
Remnant
not-
to be able to rejoin the team. Great
Oh.
BKB reaction! 88 gets to jump in, but Jikroy, look at the turnaround. The Monkey should be okay for the moment. Will pop his own magic community. He's got to continue in pursuit. He can leap on forward to close the distance as 88 completely isolated from the team. It's all going to be up to Velki to turn the team fight around, but he won't have the capability to do so. As Spawn won't have to worry about the Global Silence coming out too late there.
That's kind of interesting. He didn't even try to roar. Maybe some miss micro.
Potter 2 now. The smoke after the kill, they're going to look to try and get more into the grave, Potter 2. Instant turnaround with the BKB. Oh, it's a very awkward snowball in, unfortunately, with the Lotus Orb. Again, early with the trigger with the Global Silence. And now Jikroy is going to provide them firm control of the area, but they can just look to kite it. Wukong's to no avail, as they're doing an incredible job to avoid Jikroy throughout the team fight. Just dancing in and out is Velki with the Remnants. Such an incredible job from Velki. They're going to consider about catching up to the Monkey King, but he's been able to pull from the Pudge. Oh, Jikroy. Oh no, they see the Monkey King. He's got Aegis. He's got BKB for the next life as well. Spawn is starting to respawn. Let's go see if he can survive long enough. Jikroy will turn with the BKB. Boundless Strike, but it's not enough to get the kill. So he's going to be forced to leap on forward into the river. But now he doesn't have the potential to close the distance afterwards. But that's where Dalul can come into play. He'll cancel the Silence's TP. And is now going to jump on forward to try and catch up to some of the more members as well. As again, the Tusk once again snowball into the blink away, but the Sleeping Dart back up in the arsenal. Dalul will make sure that Tusk will not live to see another day.
under attack.
Yeah, Jikroy.
Jikroy flying through the tree line, trying to provide the information. Moody can't be the first one to go down. They're going to start with the Global Silence. Hook's going to be there. A lot forced out early on, and it looks like they want nothing to do with the team fight. Oh, down to the south actually, jump in. Jikroy. Well, he's not there to protect him at the moment. Kamizu, he's vulnerable, dancing in and out he goes with a Wukong command. But again, they're lacking the control to keep the heroes locked inside the ring. Velki's going to be okay for the moment. 88 also will be fine. So what was looking like a Velki,
Dire's
we can't
top tower
see the difficulties again with Radiant's potential to take objectives. They only tickled that T2 tower top. Oh, Potter 2. He's still venturing really far forward. Global Silence used early on. They're going to try and turn it back around with a hook. Holding Potter 2 directly into place, but they're going to be cautious about the Wukongs. It's in a perfect position, but Radiant, they can just look to disengage, doing an incredible job to kite Jikroy, and there's nothing the Monkey King can do at the moment. He's going to be cautious now with the Remnant. Ooh, not enough mana for Melky to play with. Hesitant about looking to jump on 4, but again, these past couple of team fights been really favoring Radiant. Maybe not now, though. They're a little bit split for the moment. Targeting down to the tusk, but the Blast Freak's going to be able to protect him for the moment. And Jikroy, he's vulnerable. Separated from the team. The Dismember to hold him in, but they're just looking to deal with the supporting cask. And then they can go back for the Monkey King afterwards to spawn. They completely lost all the momentum. It's just Radiant.
Shaymay, Kimizu,
Again.
oh no, Kimizu.
Oh, not like this. Kimizu's going to have to use a defensive roll. Bottom lane. Potato's on his shenanigans. Just the right game here for the Tiny. He'll get the tier 3 tower, but it'll come at a cost of his own life. Mid lane. Oh, Velky, nice slide dodge. And he misses out on the arrow as well. Velky dodged the dagger and the arrow with the second use with their damage issues.
Lucky Lord mana does have the cheese though.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
I'm gonna need to see a roar into a Wukong's or even a toss back from Patata too, but unable to find the combination at the moment. Wukong's gonna be laid down directly on top of the Aegis respawn as well. The Pudge might be in some trouble. Can they get any way to reposition? And Jikroy, there we go. Now they take a fight on top of the Wukongs and they will come out on top. But maybe Velky has something else to say about it. A Remnant in and out. He's going to be able to refresh as well, but he doesn't have the mana. Velky now first hit bash out of Jikroy, and what can he do? Stands his ground, but Velky just no response. And Jikroy finally will be able to come out on top. Batata 2 with a triple kill, but 88. He wants something else to say about this. A silencer to stop the Dismember. Once again, a buyback from Velky to turn the team fight around as in goes the Ember Spirit, and down goes Spawn.
Some pretty nice buybacks. We'll buyback on Jikroy.
What's a big buyback? Heavy commitment. They're going to try and bring down 88. They won't be able to do so. They'll look at the turnaround and back up to a decent amount of health. And the hook as well. 88 is just styling on them. Making play after play. Chains is out. If they kill off the Monkey King, it might be game. But look at the turnaround. It's all on Moody. He's the carry now. He's the real core. The Aghanim Shard stacking up the damage. All the glaives they need to be able to kill off Spawn. And that should be it.
Look at his int. My god, he's so smart.
He's going Deso.
Oh, let's go Moody. I'm a Moody fan.
I'm a Moody fan. The big brain plays out of Moody. Look at this. Onto the tier 4 towers they go when the G's are dropped. It's Radiant. Purple Paradox able to find a 2-0 victory over Spawn team.